you have the ability to place the mind on the object, but not for very long. Then your mind goes off very easily. You place your mind on the object, but there is no clarity. There is no intensity. There is no clear object, all hazy, like that. In this time, then it's just glimpses of placing your mind on the object. Then in this time you want to do short periods, because the rest of the time you're meditating with your mind off the object, then there's no use in doing that. You're just continuing a lousy meditation. Then Gyundu Jokpa. Then that means continuing placement, continuous placement. Then that's putting your mind on the object in a stream. Very short stream. Then mala. Then you Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Then you go Om Mani Padme Hum around the whole mala, one round. Then here in Gyundu Jokpa, continuous placement, you go around the whole mala with your mind on the object, maybe 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Then that's where you're at. Then you still don't have clarity. You still don't have intensity. The object doesn't appear vivid to your mind. It's just hazy. That's where you're at. And you can keep your mind on the object for about as long as you can go around a whole mala, 108 beads of Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. And the periods of your distraction off the object are longer than your mind's focused fixation on the object. Then most of the time your mind's wandering, going to the store for a gallon of milk. Then number 3 level is Lende Jokpa. Lende Jokpa means renew placement. You renew your placement of your mind on the object. Then it means your mind on an object in a stream, then it falls off, then you put it back up, then it falls off, then you put it back up. Then it's like when you're a boy and you learn, your mommy buys you a bike for Christmas. Mine was a Schwinn 5-speed. And then, you know, you get the training wheels and you ride around with the training wheels, and then they take them off. Then you can't keep yourself on the bike like you can't keep your mind on the object, but eventually you're get little points. It's like riding a bike. You get on, you get little. First level was like just you're able to stay up for a little bit and then fall. Now here you're falling off and you're getting back up and you're staying on and you're falling off. So right at the point where you're just about to get some kind of meditation going. Just at the point where you're about to ride the bike for the first time. You use Dempa. Dempa is recollection here. It's 2 main antidotes to your problems in meditation. Dempa, recollection, means you remember the object. Before that, you don't even have the mind to recall the object. Your mind goes off, then you don't even bring it back. You just go off and create and somewhere else. Here, you're repeatedly using the ability to recall the object, and then you place your mind back on the object again and again and again. You still do not have the object. You have fixation. You have you put your mind back on the object, but you do not have a clear object in your mind, nor does the object appear vivid. You don't have an intensity to that object in your mind. Then number 4. Number 4 is nyawar jokpa. Nyawar jokpa. Nyawar jokpa means close placement, very close placement. Then the mind is finally placed closely on the object for the first time. For the first time, you get clarity and intensity when you place your mind on the object. Before, for levels 3 to 1 to 3, you don't have any kind of intensity and vividness to the object. You still lose clarity and intensity at this point. You've just first developed them. And you still have coarse dullness and agitation. Coarse dullness and agitation. Coarse dullness is your mind goes to the store. No, that's coarse agitation. Coarse dullness is you just cannot think clearly, focus clearly on that object. You have that fog, like before coffee. That's coarse dullness. The tendency at this level, level 4, nyawar, is because for the first time you have that clarity and that vividness of the object. Then you go too strongly on the object, which will force you to get gross distraction or gross scattering. Your mind, if it holds too hard on the object, it will fall off it. If it doesn't hold hard enough, then you don't get the clarity and the intensity. It's just foggy. Number 5, duwar jepa. Then this is subduing. This is when you've brought your mind finally under control. Not total control, but it has changed from an insane, wild beast to you're just beginning to tame your mind for the first time. Then you have fixation on, your mind is able to stay on the object nicely. And you have clarity. You have the ability to see the object clearly. But often you lack intensity. The object does not appear vivid to your mind. Closely. Then you need that watchfulness mind, which is like a warning buzzer to catch subtle dullness, which we'll cover later. The very subtle dullness. You have to keep a warning buzzer in your mind. Set aside a portion of your mind to warn when subtle dullness comes. Shiwar Jepa is level 6. Shiwar Jepa, then that's pacification. Pacification. And this is making the mind totally calm by correcting a very subtle agitation.